Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, I mean, Will. Fuck.
Same question for you.
You're a proud father.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
When you put Terence "Bud" Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis in the same conversation, you're talking about two of the most dangerous fighters in modern boxing. Elite skill, knockout power, and a mentality built to dominate.
Moment to kind of wrap your brain around that and make Kaliaskis comes forward and Bud Crawford was hurt.
And now we've got tension. We've got egos. And we've got the kind of energy that screams fireworks. But there's no contract signed. Not yet. But after what happened live on air, it's clear the rivalry is heating up fast. When laughter gets involved and one champion treats the idea of sharing the ring like it's a punchline, that doesn't go unnoticed, especially not by someone like Tank. When you've built your name on knockouts and dominance, and another elite fighter reacts like you're not even a serious threat, that hits different. Tank didn't brush it off. He felt it. And now, the tension feels personal.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. Mm-hmm. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
As soon as the clip started making the rounds, Gervonta "Tank" Davis didn't hesitate. He fired back online, and he didn't hold anything back. In a post that quickly went viral, Tank accused Terence "Bud" Crawford of acting fearless until real pressure shows up. He made it clear he took the moment personally. And when Tank speaks like that, it's not for attention. He doesn't post just to entertain. He posts when he's serious. When that tone shifts, it usually means one thing. He's ready to settle it the only way he knows how, in the ring.
They don't want the spotlight. They want like, it's like more so like hate type of vibe. Like, you know, they want what you have. Like, they want all the attention on them and type shit. But if they was to get it, they wouldn't even know what to do with it type shit. And it's like, I didn't ask for this. It just came with it. Like, you know, I'm real, like, people understand me because I'm
Tank didn't sugarcoat it. He fired back with a warning, saying the laughter wouldn't last if they were ever standing face to face in the ring. No jokes, no emojis, just a direct message. And this wasn't random. Tank had already been hinting at moving up to 147, saying he's ready for anybody, even the biggest names in the division. So when fans started connecting the dots and throwing fuel on the conversation, he didn't back off. If anything, he leaned into it. That's when the tension stopped feeling hypothetical and started feeling real.
47, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147? I tapped that trend. You know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know he
ain't
is.
got no chance.
I already know he is.
Said no chance.
I got round 5.
You got round 6.
Crawford, being who he is, wasn't about to let that slide. As soon as Tank's name came up in interviews, he responded with confidence, making it clear he doesn't see Tank as someone who's faced opposition on his level. In his view, it's a different tier, different class, different universe. And that's when the tension truly ignited. What started as subtle shots turned into a full-blown war of words. And suddenly, this wasn't just talk anymore. It felt like the beginning of something much bigger.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
No, ain't no catch weight. You
come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining the catchweight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at. All right, I'll welcome him.
Then came the now infamous Ring magazine gala. Tank wasn't on the guest list. Crawford, meanwhile, was front and center, embracing the spotlight. When reporters brought up Tank's absence, Crawford didn't dodge the question, and he definitely didn't soften his tone. That's when the playful back and forth crossed the line into something sharper. What started as subtle jabs suddenly felt like real verbal haymakers, and the rivalry took on a whole new level of intensity. Crawford carried that edge for a while. Whenever the question came up, would you fight Tank? He kept his composure, acting like it wasn't even a real discussion. And from his perspective, why would it be? He's Terence "Bud" Crawford, an undisputed champion, widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. In his mind, his resume speaks loud enough.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow,
man.
Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for you.
Ooh, see, oh, man.
You're going to have a pre-camp.
Then what the people going to say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
But now it doesn't feel like it's about legacy or proving status anymore. This is about pride, about respect, about sending a message. And when things reach that level, it's no longer just another potential fight. It becomes a statement.
Tank would never even think about to come up to 154.
All right, what about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or
man, I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
Yeah, I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways.
Let's be clear, there's no contract, no official date, no venue, and no fight poster. But that might be the only thing missing. The tension is real, the clapbacks have been loud, and fans are already picking sides. And it's not just the fans. Floyd Money Mayweather has weighed in, showing he wasn't impressed with Gervonta Tank Davis firing back at Terence "Bud" Crawford. The drama is heating up, and the rivalry feels more personal than ever.
There was some kind of crazy trash talk with Gervonta and Terence Crawford recently. And one of the things that I've always kind of noticed is most of the time, one of the things that's kind of off limits is families. Like, you usually don't.
Yes. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. And so I wanted to kind of understand what your thoughts was about like some of those comments that was made. I think it was about Terence's wife. What, like, in your mind, where because obviously, like, you've been in this sport.
I think Terence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the pound-for-pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now. It's good to see him in the position that he's in. I think he has a beautiful family. I think he has a beautiful wife, a beautiful queen, a black queen, and there's nothing better than a black woman in this world. That's just my opinion. We all entitled to our opinion, and I think just in the sport of boxing right now, I think we need to start sticking more together.
Things just got even more interesting. Floyd Money Mayweather is reportedly stepping in to train Terence Bud Crawford for his upcoming fights. The same Floyd who once mentored Tank and helped promote his rise to stardom. This adds another layer of intrigue to the growing tension between Crawford and Gervonta Tank Davis.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
And to make it even more intense, this is the same Floyd that Tank has been throwing shade at for months. Now, Floyd is switching corners to team up with the very fighter who just laughed in Tank's face. To Tank, it feels like a betrayal. First, his mentor sides with his rival. Then that rival openly mocks him on live TV. If you think that won't fire up Tank even more, you clearly don't know him.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of it.
Deal, he don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
this
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Before Tank versus Bud can even become a reality, there's a massive fight on the horizon that could change everything. Terence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. This matchup has the potential to shift momentum, stakes, and even the narrative surrounding Tank's rivalry with Crawford. Yep, Bud is moving up significantly in weight to take on Canelo Alvarez, one of the most dangerous active fighters in the world. And honestly, that's a bold move, a real statement that could have major implications for his career and the Tank Davis storyline.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Like, yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Magino.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
Canelo isn't just a power puncher. He's a skilled technician and a masterful ring general, with years of experience fighting at higher weights. When smaller fighters move up to face opponents like him, it's a huge challenge. And more often than not, the size and strength advantage shows up in the ring.
I can't go down anymore. But you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Gervonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserves it. He deserves it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
Thank you very much. The others say like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's gonna be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's gonna slow down, you know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So
my hands, before I go see Tank, I gotta get shots in my hands. Then I gotta make sure my hands is right, because I don't dumb him down with his punches. I let him do it, you know what I'm saying? And he get to go, you all right? Yeah. Nigga, work. I just feel sorry for them guys that really pushed the button. Martin pushed the button. Y'all see how it went out.